Hey everyone, welcome back to Widget Wisdom. Today we are diving into the MVC architecture in Flutter. MVC stands for Model View Controller and it's a powerful design pattern that can help you organize and manage your Flutter projects more efficiently. By the end of this video, you will understand how MVC works and we will walk through a Flutter project that uses this architecture. So let's get started. First, let's break down what MVC actually is. MVC stands for Model View Controller and it's a design pattern used to separate concern within an application. Here is a quick overview. The model, which represents the data and business logic of the application, and it's responsible for managing the data and performing operations on it. The view is the user interface of the application and it's responsible for displaying the data to the user and handling user input. And the last one is the controller, which acts as an intermediary between the model and the view. It receives input from the user, processes it, and updates the model or the view accordingly. Now, the main purpose of MVC is to keep your code clean and maintainable by separating the logic into distinct components. This makes it easier to manage and scale your application as it grows. Now that we have a basic understanding of MVC, let's take a look at how it works in a Flutter project. We will create a simple application that allows user to add items to a list. We will use the MVC architecture to separate the data, user interface, and logic of the application. We will break our project into three main parts. The model, this will represent the data of our application. In our case, it will be a list of items. The view, this will be the user interface of our application and it will display the list of items and allows user to add new items. The controller, this will be the logic of our application and it will handle user input, update the model and interact with the view. Now, first create a project and open it in your favorite IDE. Here I have opened my project in Android Studio. Now first let's create our model. In the lib folder, create a new file called itemmodel.dart. This file contains our item class and a simple method to manage our list of items. Now let's create our item class. This class will represent an item in our list. It will have a single property name which will store the name of the item. Now let's create our item model class. So inside this class, create a private list of items called underscore items and a getter method to access this list. Then here add a method called add item that takes a name parameter and adds a new item to the list with that name. So this is our model. It's responsible for managing the data of our application. It contains the list of items and provides method to interact with that list. Now, let's create our controller. In the lib folder, create a new file called itemcontroller.dart. This file will contain our item controller class which will handle the logic of our application. So here create a class called item controller and inside this class create a private instance of item model called underscore item model. Then create a getter method to access the list of items from the model. Then here create a method called add item that takes a name parameter and calls the add item method on the model with that name. So this is our controller. It's responsible for handling user input, updating the model, and interacting with the view. Now let's create our view. In the lib folder, open the main.dart file and here create a new stateful widget called item list screen. This widget will be the main screen of our application. Then come to the state class and create an instance of item controller called underscore controller and a text editing controller called underscore text editing controller. Then inside the build method, add the scaffold widget. Then add an app bar with the title of MVC example. Then for body, add a column widget. Now inside this column widget, add an expanded widget with a list of item builder. This list view builder will display the list of items from the controller. So here for the item count, use underscore controller dot items dot length. And for the item builder, return a list style with the title set to the name of the item. Then below the expanded widget, add a padding widget. Then add the padding of 8 from all the sides. Then inside this padding widget, add a row widget. This row widget will contain a text field and a button to add new items. So first, add an expanded widget with the text field inside it. Then set the controller of this text field to underscore text editing controller. And add the decoration with the label text of item name. Then add an elevated button with the text of add item, and for the on pressed callback, first add the set state method. Now here we want that when user tap on this button, then the item should be added to the list and the text fields should be cleared. So first call the add item method on the controller with the text from the text field, and then clear the text field. So this is our view. It's responsible for displaying the data to the user and handling user input. Now save all the files and run the app. You can see the app is running and our text field and button are displayed on the screen, but they are not having enough space from the sides. So please increase the padding to 18 from 8. Now save the code and here add some text to this text field and tap on the add item button. You can see the item is added to the list and the text field is cleared. So our MVC architecture is working as expected. Let's recap what we have covered today. We learned about the MVC architecture and its benefits in organizing and managing your code. We then created a simple Flutter project using MVC with the model to manage the data, a controller to handle the interactions, and a view to display the data. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. If you did, then please hit the like button and consider subscribing to Widget Wisdom. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.